What is up, guys? Kevin Cage back with another XRP update. Like and sub if you want daily crypto news, and let's get right into it. Pardon my annoying voice here as I'm still a little stuffed up and congested, but XRP is on the move, almost $1.90. Now, the market cap has reclaimed its spot over the $80 billion mark, yet again at $85 billion. Yet, BNB is at 86.4 at the third position in the entire cryptocurrency market, and the market is almost at $2.2 trillion in the year 2021. Absolutely crazy. This is beyond exciting. So do I think that XRP could potentially flip BNB? Yes, absolutely. I have a bunch of information to get through and I hope you enjoy. Now, being an XRP YouTuber for quite a little bit, just like everybody for the past couple years, has been very interesting because, of course, we talked about Cardano when it was at 5 cents, 10 cents, etc. Same thing with even Algorand, XLM, Lumens, all of them. And Algorand is what? Let's see where he's at currently. Let's go to the watch list. I know he broke $1.50 recently. We were talking about this guy at 20 cents, 30 cents. We're at $1.50. Cardano, $1.40, and now XRP's finally surpassing these levels. I hold all these assets, but I have to be honest with you. It was very discouraging watching and talking about XRP on YouTube every single day for several years, while these other assets with a completely different supply and different types of token economics surpassed XRP. I'm not going to blow any way the wind goes. I'm sticking with what I know, guys, and that is why I never once gave up. My faith never once wavered on XRP, the digital asset. Yes, this is just the very beginning. There's going to be ups and downs, but man, I am happy to finally see some price action, and each and every one of you that have held throughout this entire time deserves everything and more for what is coming. Now, into the massive information here, guys. Please watch all of this one if you do anything today, and pardon my annoying breathing, I am stuffed up, so I'm gonna have to take some breaths. In 2018, in an interview with Jim Kelly right here, he is the Senior Director of Global Talent Acquisition over at Ripple. Now, this is speculation that he accidentally revealed this, but nonetheless, he did in fact mention a software called Convergence. I want you to remember this word. Convergence, converging, we're actually going to see it in a variety of places, which now Demore believes, speculatively, that they've actually sold this to their RippleNet partner, ACI Worldwide. And why does he believe this? Well, let's go through the screenshots and keep in mind that Ripple, the organization, the company that leverages XRP, the digital asset, has already donated to, or the Interledger protocol, the actual protocol of interoperability between these ledgers, and of course you can use XRP as that bridge asset between to transfer the value to the World Wide Web Consortium. This is the W3C, the entire group that governs the entire internet. This is not a coincidence, guys. Of course, kind of the internet, came out of MIT. MIT runs a validator on the XRP ledger. This is a lot bigger than we even imagine. So right here, ACI Worldwide, we know they're a behemoth. You can go to their website. This is a well-known RippleNet partner, which is why we're so excited. So on ACIWorldwide.com, you can scroll down, real-time payments, RTP, they send $14 trillion per day. Some massive organizations, banks, financial institutions that are all connected to this group. Just wanted to kind of reference that and touch on that high level. And what we can see right here is this ISO 222 native solutions. These are the messaging standards body. And what do we remember here? And this is delivering value beyond compliance, beyond just the messaging and rich data. We need settlements, which is the base layer, and is XRP. Of course, RippleNet. We have the application layer, governance, all of this nonsense. But we need the invisible protocol to actually transfer said value. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that payment stack, the actual infographic that shows this perfectly with Bank of America, and it shows RippleNets at the very bottom. This is huge, okay? So talking about this creating value from ISO, ACI Worldwide, RTP, prepare for convergence of RTGS. This is the real-time gross settlements, cross-border, and instant payments. Notice we have Chuck Garcia, head of product management over at High Value Payments. Industry-leading financial institutions will look at the implementation of this ISO 222 as a multi-phased journey, enabling rich data, as I've already referenced, and updates across all bank systems and connected applications. We know RippleNet is, in fact, now they've gotten their, the SOC 2 certification and compliance. This is needed, just like their other tech providers like ACI Worldwide and Volante that send trillions of dollars per day. Funny enough, on Ripple's website, Shaping the Future of Cross-Border Payments, the ISO 222 overview, no big deal, they're now part of the ISO 222 standards, the first, and if you know any others, let me know, first member focused on distributed ledger technology, aka blockchain, aka XRP ledger, you name it. So just wanted to point that out. This is very exciting. Now, I reference this a lot. If you are brand new, please go type this in right here, head of RTP at ACI Worldwide. This is a video I uploaded back in January. This is well worth your time. If you want to watch it, and go to 2x playback speed right here. 2x playback speed. I watch everything on 2x speed. I'm moving fast because I want to get as much information as possible. And this gentleman mentions Ripple, mentions the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, mentions Ripple being alongside some of these settlement choices in the future with SWIFT, talking about cross-border payments, talking about how much money they send on a daily basis, saying, what is it, $5 million are sent across ACI Worldwide as fast as you can snap your finger. So every time I'm snapping my finger, that's $5 million being transferred. And keep in mind, low value payments are considered in some areas even $10,000. What happens across these distributed ledgers when we have millions, if not billions of dollars per day being transferred? Of course, Forex, 5 trillion a day. The SWIFT network, 5 trillion a day. Arguably, these numbers are growing, and these are conservative estimates, okay? That's 5 trillion, and we already just dropped ACI Worldwide, and we literally showed, even on their website, $14 trillion, okay? So we'll keep moving here. Now, Binance Smart Chain, BSC, all of this bridge. Of course, we see XRP on this list right here. This is huge. Now, BNB appreciated. I'm rooting for it. I'm not worried about competition or tribalism between assets. I just believe XRP is still undervalued for the future. Doesn't take a genius to realize that and determine that during this transfer of wealth. So I am rooting for BSC. I know there's a lot of hype, but I'm paying attention to it, and I'm not going to ignore it. There are a lot of assets that are incorporated with this, even with Digital Currency Group and Ripple. So I'm rooting for them, and I think that we should be paying some very, very close attention in the months ahead. Now, right here, XRP Crypto Wolf, one of the greatest researchers in this community, works tirelessly all the time. And from what I believe, yes, he's just one man, even though it seems like it's like 7 people. Now, Whale Alert, we have 2.7 million XRP, approximately $5 million plus, transferred from an unknown wallet to Coinbase. So yet again, we have these massive amounts of XRP. Crypto.com, Binance US, Kraken, Bitstamp. Why are millions of XRP being sent to these wallets? Are they just merely taking profit, or are they OTC purchases, or what we think that there's going to be relistings for XRP in the future? Meaning, a lot of you that are unable to find a way to buy XRP, you can purchase XRP again. The only downside is, what if it's way higher in the future? So that's why everything linked in my video description, every video, are things I actively use and recommend. So I know people comment, where do you buy XRP? In my video description, I show you exactly where. I even mentioned Caleb and Brown for anybody that's a high value accredited investor. I use it. You don't have to be an accredited investor for Caleb and Brown, by the way, but I don't recommend small purchases with them. I utilize them. You can buy XRP between any pair. I could literally swap QNT and XRP, sourcing liquidity from a variety of providers, and buy XRP without even budging the price over the counter. That is one medium where I will be taking profit from XRP if I decide to do so in the future. So very smart. Highly recommend looking into it. It's just like an exchange. There's no upfront fees or anything. It's just a trading fee. Every trade will cost you a couple percent, just like Coinbase. So it doesn't matter. Of course, I prefer, no offense to Coinbase, but I do prefer a lot of these OTC brokers over Coinbase any day of the week because of the customer support, the huge list of crypto assets, and plenty of other benefits. So anyways, we're going to be watching this. There's tons of whale alerts you guys can watch. Of course, you can click the transaction. You can see the huge amounts of XRP on the move. Yes, XRP's, the price is moving, so I'm sure a lot of people are moving around their XRP and excited. But yeah, we will keep an eye on this. And yes, like most of you, I assume that XRP will be relisted in the future for US investors. It is simply a matter of time. So Tetragon, an early investor in Ripple, tried to take advantage of the company Ripple, and they tried to sue them. Per the terms, I know we went over this, but funny enough, it seems like they lost to Ripple, trying to take advantage of Ripple when they're already getting hit by the SEC. And it seems like Ripple will come out of this on top as always. And I'm happy that we're getting this clarity, because once there's clarity for XRP, the digital asset, there really is no more glass ceiling that can hold the price down any longer. So anybody that has put up with this, or even people that bought XRP at half a penny years ago, props. Props. Doesn't take a genius. It takes psychological strength to buy something and hold. And we've had all this news coming together, almost like a boiling point. We have millions of XRP on the move being sent to exchanges. I talked about the Novati partnership in the Philippines. Flare's going live soon. In the multiplier effects of everybody staking XRP and Flare. What happens when all of that is staked and not moving? Then there's a smaller circulating supply, and when volume increases, it can push price up even higher. So for people to say XRP won't pass all-time high or $10 or $50, hey, I would not say that, because I'm not setting a price limit for this. We've never been here before, and I do have some very, very high expectations. Integrations with Chain I've mentioned, edge of regulatory clarity, and we're finally starting to wake up, and the RSI for XRP on the weekly and monthly is getting very, very strong. Next up, just wanted to share this highlighted point in this article. This was actually shared by XRP King Kong, retweeting this recent article by on SEC.gov right here. And this is XRP researcher. Highly recommend following him if you want to stay up to date with XRP news. And I just want to read this sentence. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP that are generally accepted to be currencies are not currently subject to the regulation by the SEC. So we are still awaiting true clarity. If the SEC realizes that, XRP is not a security, they have no room to talk. They can't give classification to it. We have FinCEN and the DOJ classifying XRP as a virtual currency in 2015. Come on, guys. They cannot lose the game if it was their game to begin with. Yet again, we've had plenty of smart people say this, and I'm just going to say it again. If XRP was meant to go to zero and be a dud and disappear entirely, why on earth has it existed for 8 years, and why on earth have they been meeting with the SEC regularly, almost on a weekly basis, for several years? We have to think critically here. You have to see through the fear and see this opportunity for what it really is, okay? And XRP researcher right there. And I also wanted to retweet this and just kind of share this, because I'm sure we all relate, all of us. Are we going to backtest? Are we going to pull back? I want to buy more. Do I have enough? Oh no, is this the moon? A lot of us are kind of wondering about that, and that's why I'm not going to be trading my long-term XRP, no matter how certain I am with the chart. I've just come too far to risk losing my long-term XRP. If you guys want to trade it, that is all you. I'm just going to be hoarding because I want to leverage this as much as possible with Flare networks. Of course, some of you, like to lend it out on Nexo and get an in-kind interest. I do that with some as well. But yeah, I'm really excited for Flare and what this potential opportunity means for all of us. So half of us, yes, we want XRP to moon already. It's been several years of sitting under 50 cents, of even really wicking under 20 cents for a while. And it's been frustrating because we've seen all this information. And then the other half of us that hold a lot of XRP, we do secretly want it to come back down so we can, double our stack and buy even more. And yes, I know it's selfish for us to want XRP to come back a little bit so we can double our bag, or just even improve our position by another 30, 40% potentially, or even 20%. I'll take whatever I can get. But yeah, that's where I'm looking at right now. Okay, now let me see if there's anything else. I did want to share this by Crypto Whale. I know you guys have seen this, and this is just such a great point of view. The stock and crypto markets, really any market or any trend that becomes huge, they basically essentially reward people for liking something before it was cool. And that is exactly where this space is going. Of course, you're going to see more celebrities, more big names paying attention to the crypto space. Some people, just because it's weird jargon, we don't get it. You don't want to ask about it because it sounds so alien. But eventually, just like Bitcoin, surpassing 10K, then 20K, more people hearing about it. Then it was quiet for a few years, and now it's over 60K. You can't deny it. Everybody's heard Bitcoin. And the only downside is that a lot of people that just watch the news, they think that's all there is to this market. They think it's a speculative internet money, and they don't actually understand the technology. They think it's Dogecoin and Bitcoin. They don't even know what essentially dApps are. They don't know what DeFi is. They don't know what decentralized APIs are. They don't know what oracles are. They don't know any of that. And those of us that have dug deep, aren't afraid to look stupid and learn from our mistakes, are going to be capitalizing off this massively. This is the first mover advantage. And yes, as I say, and I know it's funny, but it's true. The good news, we're early. The bad news, we are early. So yes, it does require waiting, but I think this is going to be potentially one of the most lucrative transfers of wealth that there has ever been. A few other points I want to rant about probably. Let's see. Overall with the market though, with anybody losing faith in this market or just getting impatient or having FOMO, wanting to buy other assets, they all go in different, times. They all pop off at different points. As long as you have some exposure, give yourself a pat on the back. We are here. Some people don't have a single XRP. So you have to, recognize how far you've come and where we're at. Because, I'm never going to be satisfied. We're never going to have as much XRP or crypto as we want. But at the end of the day, we are here. We have this opportunity in front of us, and I'm grateful for it, and I do not want to ruin it. So I know I was tweeting, some may want to buy a new car, maybe a new house, pay off their mortgage. That's awesome. It is your money. You have earned every penny, and you have to decide what's best for you. Me personally, I'm going to be reinvesting my profits as always, whether that's back into crypto, back into other markets, pay off debts, of course. It's intelligent to do so, but I'm personally going to act like nothing has changed. I'm not going to be getting, a Lambo. Even if I do, I would like a brand new Tesla S Plaid Model Plus by end of year. And I mean, I could get one, but no, I want to take advantage of this trend as much as possible. And this opportunity, it comes once in a lifetime. I don't want to spoil it. And also, just a friendly reminder for anybody that's brand new, it's so annoying watching it even on Twitter, the sentiment, whenever an asset goes up like 10x, like massively. You could see where XRP was last year. I even saw Bearable Bull sharing it during the March crash, even April. Guys, we're at 11 cents, 15 cents. In some perspective, be grateful. If we go down 30%, it does not mean the project is bad. It's called consolidation, back tests, creating these levels of support so we can create higher highs. So I've never once been that one to look at an asset and think that price determines its value. Real investors understand that society is nothing but consensus. It's nothing but an agreement, and you have to capture those trends before the rest. And remember, every single person, and some of you have been in this market in 2015, I have not. But some of you that were in this market, and I knew what Bitcoin was in like 2013 as well, but I didn't buy any. I looked at every person that was in crypto, that got into Ether right away, that made loads of money, and that I watched make loads of money, and I didn't understand it. I was playing with penny stocks, I was playing with Forex, all of that. And I remember they were all early, whether it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, any other asset, XRP, and I realized something. That provided they bought into a decent asset, not a scam, a legitimate asset, even if they were early, they were all extremely, I'm talking thousands of percent. We know that XRP pumped 70,000% in the early 2017, especially to the recent high of $3 plus. They were all extremely profitable and still are today, provided they held. So funny how that works. The game is extremely simple. It's patience. Patience pays. And that's really just what I want to emphasize. So when you're looking at the daily, the 30-minute, the 4-hour, and you're freaking out about a decision, what happens if, I'm freaking out, oh man, I could have bought way more XRP, but what if I just did a big buy in another alt, and that alt does a 6x and just 6 times itself, like some other assets I've done in 2 months, and I take those profits and buy more XRP. So remember, this is a marathon. Do not measure your success on a daily basis. You have to sometimes zoom out and look at how far you've come on a monthly basis. I am playing the long game. I hope you guys are too. I'm far from perfect, but sometimes I feel like these rants are what I wish I heard early on. So if they help one person, it is all worth it. I was poking around in a Telegram and I saw some question and answer, some Q&A going around. And there's this one kid. I'm assuming he was a kid. If he was a grown man, that's sad. But he was complaining about this specific crypto asset. And he said he bought it last week. It hasn't done anything, so it's bad, essentially. I'm paraphrasing massively. And this asset has done a 10x in a mere 4 months. He's been in it for a week, has barely read the white paper. He's complaining that it hasn't performed. Some people are just not meant for the space, and that is your competition. Somebody that is so impatient and is driven by their emotions. And those of us that can just maintain and stay calm and composed during this, we can make some life-changing money, provided you are not investing into a scam. So hopefully that helped, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the bell icon, and I will catch you in the next one.